this morning. Early pack again. I'm probably going to do early packs often, to be honest. Take the kids to school, da da da. If I do home all day listings and pictures and everything, I'll probably do early packs in the morning. Welcome in. Hope you all had a great day yesterday and going to have a great day today. Yesterday was crazy for me. It was a 9 to 9 thrifting day. Literally 9 a.m., actually 8 a.m., because there was a new Goodwill opening yesterday. So we sat outside at 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., full thrifting day yesterday with Bearded. So it was so much fun. Got so much stuff. I probably need to do a live haul of all the stuff I got. I'm going to also do a video of and post it on YouTube of the live opening, which was crazy. So Westfield, yeah, Daniel's Westfield. Westfield was live opening. What's up, Blended Oasis? How you doing this morning? Do I still do the live thrifts? LA, I haven't for a while, but I like them. But I want to do more like videos of what I really want to do are bins versus the retail stores. Goodwill retail stores versus the bins. I actually did a short yesterday of one, so we'll see how that goes. Where's the new Goodwill? It's in Westfield, northern Indianapolis, like just north of suburbs. What's up, Casey? How'd the new Westfield location go? I'll tell you right now, it was a disappointment compared to the other locations that I've been to when they have grand openings. Usually they put out all the best stuff, the best shoes, the best clothing, everything. This was like Izod and Chaps and so much of that stuff. Like there were only 2 Ralph Lauren shirts, but I did walk out. I spent $70. Actually like maybe 30 of that was spent on shoes, but still got some good stuff. So stay tuned. I'll probably do a live, or maybe I'll do a video of what I got, a haul. Actually, I need to do a haul of all of yesterday. It's going to be a big haul. Finally get to see you live. The other Casey from YouTube. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming in. We have no bins on the north side of East Ohio. We have no bins in Northeast Ohio. Dang, LA 2000. It's been a minute since I talked to you too. We have 3 bins here. We went to one yesterday, and it actually turned it out okay. It turned out okay. Sorry, I got a text message from Bearded. It turned out okay for me. It actually turned out well. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the bins, but it was good. I avoided it because of what you avoided. You avoided the new location. The crowds. The crowds were not bad. The last new open. So usually new open Goodwills, you have to get there early, or thrift stores, because the line goes a mile around the parking lot. We got there at 8. The line really didn't start until probably 8:45. Like actually maybe 25 people started in line. And then of course, right before 8, you had the people that go on the other side, and they're like, oh, we've been here. We'll just go right in. So, but it was fine. It was cool. Was it like a Chick-fil-A opening? I've never been to a Chick-fil-A. What's up, Chemo? Never been to a Chick-fil-A opening, but I'm sure it was. It was crazy. So, good morning, Nicole. All right. Was it creepy long-haired dude there looking for vintage stuff? I know exactly who you're talking about. I did not see him, but I did see him yesterday. Like I said, we went through. This is a packing, so I'll tell you what I sold. Again, what I sell, the buyer pays shipping for everything if you're new here. And also, I print everything off on thermal printers. I pick everything out, put it here, get it ready to ship. And I show you these to show you pretty much like how much I pay, my profit, and brands to look out for. So it's not a show-off thing. It's pretty much an educational thing. Yeah, you saw him Monday. What's up, Tams? Okay, so there's a guy around here that's he's a thrifter, right? I can't hate, but he like goes around, and one of these guys, it goes super quick, and I'm quick, but this is super quick. And he's around here. I didn't see him yesterday, but I saw him yesterday afternoon at a store. Anyway, anywho, you saw him Monday. I've been to 2 bins locations in Virginia. The one outside of Baltimore is scary. Yeah, they're scary. I mean, even Bearded was like, this is stupid with the shoes. Because I like to go to the shoe section because I feel like I get the most bang for buck over there. Because I don't mind cleaning shoes. But they're legit like, they just grab whatever shoe, throw them in their cart, and then you're left with a whole bunch of one shoes. Like, just like no pair. It's really annoying. And then you see someone with a shoe. They're like, hey, are you going to, yep, I'm going to buy that. Like, oh, really? You're going to buy that one shoe and I have the other one right here? It's crazy. So anyway, we'll talk about the first sale. Eddie Bauer down vest. I will buy these Eddie Bauer down vest. They sell for me. You guys have actually TikTok. You haven't seen recently. I did a live. On Monday morning, I think, yeah, or Monday afternoon, packing. Sold like 5 or 6 down jackets. It's over on Facebook. So, yeah. Do I do live? Do I shop live anymore? I know everyone misses those. The thing about it, I'll be honest with you guys about the live thrifting. I don't like to waste people's time. I don't want to go through a store, find 5 things, and pretend like I'm finding so much stuff, because I'm not. My thrift stores are like, we went to 15 thrift stores yesterday, I think, and that's what we did to fill up our car. So it wasn't one big store. It was, I just don't want to bore people. I think time's important. I don't want to take your time away. So if I go into a thrift store and I feel like it's good, I might. I like doing retail arbitrage lives. Those are kind of fun. But I'm waiting for the next big sale, retail arbitrage. Usually it could be Black Friday, but usually it's after Christmas. So here's this. This sold for $27.88. $27.88. I'll let you know if it's an auto posture sale as well. What's up, Tropical? Found a new brand yesterday. Manabe shoes. Manebi. Manabe shoes. Blended, thanks. I've never heard of that brand of shoes. It's funny, because on Fridays I go live with Ethan. Sorry for the loud noise. I actually love selling shoes. If I could just sell shoes, I really like selling shoes. I really do. I do. I don't mind cleaning them either. I know I say that, but I do like selling shoes. So thanks for the bolo with that one. I'll look out for it. I think they're sold at Anthropologie. I'll send you a pic of them. Yeah, send me a pic. Anthropologie. So this is what I found out. Mauve, right? MAMUAVE, whatever it is that sell at Anthropologie. That brand doesn't sell really well. So I don't know if I'm going to pick that brand up for women's whatnots, because I'm going to do women's whatnots. And if you guys don't follow me on Whatnot, you can. If you're new, basically you can get in. Like, I saw some steals last night. I was scrolling through people's stuff. You can get in people's chats that have like 7 people in there and get some good deals. But what's up, Chris? Yeah, so there's some good deals out there on Whatnot. But yeah, if you want to sign up, I have a link in my link tree. You get $15 off. But these are Duluth. I love picking these up. Dry on the fly Duluth pants. You guys know I pick these up in shorts and in pants often. They always sell well for me. These sold for $27.82. That's an auto posture sale because I don't list anything at 82 cents. This is going out in a priority flat rate. Hang 10. Let's go. Hang 10. How's it going? It's going well. So going well. Like I said, yesterday was a 12-hour thrift day. Literally 9 to 9 in the stores. 8 to 9 if you want to be specific. But it was a 9 to 9 in the stores. Ours open at 9 and they close at 9. Bins included. We did it all yesterday. It was nuts. Let's see. Dwayne, what's up? Not sure what situation it would work for, but the USPS has a priority mail flat rate legal size envelope that ships for $9.95. A little more space than the standard envelope and padded envelope. What size? So it's a legal envelope. It's probably not a priority. It's a priority mail flat rate legal envelope. Are you talking about this one right here? It's a flat rate legal envelope. It's not padded. This might be the one you're talking about, Dwayne. You can fit stuff in here. It's padded or not padded. Whatever fits, ships. That one. And then there's the Tyvek, which are bigger than the padded, but they're not flat rate. What size box did that vest go in? It went in a shoebox. You can get these free from the Postal Service. Everything I'm showing you, you literally make an account on USPS.com and they ship it free to your house. There's no questions asked. They ship it free to your house. So this is a 14 by 5 by 7 pretty much. 15 by 6 by 8 if you want to be more. There's a whole bunch of like quarters in there. So yeah, that was a good one. Here's the LL Bean. Crazy thing is about this one, someone had it priced at this exact same price in his exact same size and everything, or it might have been a different size, it might have been a large, I don't remember. But I went off their listing and it was not sold. I couldn't find a sold one. This one was not sold. And I priced it right around $50 and it sold for $50. So I priced it off of theirs and it sold like within, I've listed it this weekend. So anyways, LL Bean, love the more vintage LL Bean. It's great. This has a wool lining. Anything LL Bean that's made in the USA, this is made in the USA. Wool lining is a great pickup, of course, depending on how much you're picking it up for. This cost me $10 to pick up. What's up, Kayla? Are you guys going live 13 this morning? By the way, at 9? Just curious. Because I'm going to be listing, so I want something to watch. All right, so this is actually going to go out in a bigger box. So, again, because I have an eBay store, I get quarterly coupons for packages or mailing supplies, whatever I decide it to be. And I'm going to probably order some more boxes this time because it's that time of year. I don't ship out on boxes like this barely ever in the summer and spring, but this time of year I do. Legal flat rate is 15 by 9.5. Legal flat rate is 15 by 9.5. This one is 12.5 by 9, so it's a different one. I don't have that one. Sorry, Kayla. Oh, everyone, Kayla. Best find of the day yesterday. Whew. I'll tell you what, Bearded cleaned up. Bearded, that guy can sell. If people, that's why he doesn't go live and tell you what he sells, because he could never do it. He sells so many different types of items, and people be like, I can't do that. But he found some really good stuff. I found a Toomey rolling duffel bag. That was really nice. I actually traded Bearded for it because I don't want to pack that stuff, and he did. It was worth like $250. So that was good for $15. That was my best find, and I traded it to him. So that was a good one. As far as clothing wise, the grand opening, I found a Burberry gold button blazer for $7.99. I found a Pendleton not an overcoat, but heavier than a blazer. It's like, I don't know what you call it. It'd be like a jacket, button-up jacket. Men's, found that for $7.99. That's probably like a $60 item. Found some shoes, all sorts of weird stuff. That's sold for $50 again. Making sure it's going out to the right buyer, and there it goes. Should I put a thank you note? I have all these thank yous, and I don't use them. I just don't use them. So maybe for the holiday season, I'll do thank you notes. Thank you stickers, I guess I should say. Sorry, I'm way down here. Surfing Bird, what's up, Big Apple? Big Apple, I appreciate the message. Such a kind message you sent. Yes, we are. Okay, I'll look forward to it. Kayla, is Ralph Lauren made in USA vintage? Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually look at made in USA Ralph Lauren. I can just tell if it's vintage or not. I don't know. I've never, to be honest, it's crazy. My favorite brand to sell, and I don't really look to see if it's made in the USA. I don't know if it ever was. It could have been, but you can tell vintage Ralph Lauren or not. But if it was made in the USA, it's probably vintage. Anything, because nothing's really made in the USA now, except for smaller brands. Look at this cutie. What's up, K-Way? I'm going to watch you too. Actually, I'm going to watch your wife because I need to learn those women's brands. But I will watch you. I'll come in. Okay, and thanks for calling me cute. Next one, 29 by 32. Not a very good size. 501s. Again, 501s are like the Levi's signature line. You know, these have been around for forever. Thanks for the gummies. I'm glad there's nothing infused in those. 501s have been around for forever. These are a size 29 by 32. Not a great size. Maybe why they ended up at the thrift store, but I bought them for $7.99. They sold for $30.55. That's an auto posture sale because they don't list anything at 55 cents. So $7.99 and $30.55 plus buyer pays shipping. 501s, again, are great. And any Levi's that I find new with tags at the thrift store, I will buy because they're $7.99. So any of them. 505, those are like my least favorite. 550, my least favorite. But if they're new with tags, I will buy them at the thrift store. But if they're not new with tags, I won't. I'll buy 501s that are made in the USA for $7.99. That are not brand new. All right, that one's going out the door. Let's see. How many active listings do I have up? Noah, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. I have like 1,310. I was under 1,300 for the whole month of October. And then I just started busting out listings this weekend. That's why I've been selling more. Have you ever accidentally sent an item to the wrong buyer? LA 2000. Of course I have. I've done it many times. Not that many times, but many times. And when that happens, I apologize a ton. I let them keep the item. I return the all the money to them, and I just tell them I'm really sorry. I did a switcheroo, it was an accident by myself, and keep the item. Maybe someone you know can use it or donate it, and I'm going to give you a full refund. That's how I handle that case. So it's an accident on me. It's an expense for my business. But yeah, I try not to do that. You don't want to get negative feedback. LL Bean flannel lined anything does well. We just sold that jacket. Here's a pair of pants. These are actually China or like khaki pants that are flannel lined. You don't see these as often as the jeans, and these are a bigger size. But these sold for $25.17 auto posture sale. The reason they sold for $25.17 is because they're really big and they're really short. Really big and really short are not the best sellers. I like the sweet spot is like a 34-34 or 36-34, anything that's long and like a 36, 38, 34, something like that. A listing king, Casey, you're a listing queen. Amy D, what's up? I love when you come in because I know it's you, Amy D. All right, $25.17, getting these out the door. I need to be faster. What Levi's do you always pick up no matter what? Casey, Silver Tab. Well, the thing is, this is a different Casey. This is a Casey with a K. Casey, Silver Tab, but it all depends on how much they price it for. Silver Tabs are great jeans. They always sell for over $30, like usually over $40. But if they're pricing them at $25, I'm not. But they usually always price them at $7.99. So anytime I see a Silver Tab, I'm picking them up. Anytime I see an orange tab of Levi's for $7.99, I'm picking them up. That's how much jeans are where I live, $7.99. I want to make sure this goes to the right buyer. You guys have me scared that I'm going to do a switcheroo. Don't like switcheroos. Those are not good. But like I said earlier, if you're just now joining, I am going to do a bins versus thrift store. Hopefully, I'll put that together today short, and also a brand grand opening video of the Goodwill yesterday. Let's see. I missed some comments. I want to make sure I answer everybody. How many items did you pick up yesterday, Austin? Oh my gosh. I haven't checked. The whole back of my car is filled. The crazy thing is the whole back of my car was filled last night when I was driving home. And then when we got to Bearded's car, my car was so packed, and we packed his car was trunk packed and back seat packed, and my car was packed. I don't know. It was like Tetris. It was like Tetris in my car. So it was nuts. I probably spent $400 and got a lot of stuff. I'll do a thrift haul. I'll probably do a thrift haul and post it on, I'll probably do it not live and post it on YouTube, Facebook. I found a really cool flannel LL Bean coat yesterday. Should sell really good, hopefully. Yes. Any LL Bean flannel, men's or women, should sell well. Again, depends on what price you're picking it up at. You did a great job in your whatnot. Thanks, Lucy. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do women's whatnot clothes. Like whenever I find, like yesterday, I found 6 pairs of Judy Blue jeans. I found Lululemon. Whenever I find good women's clothing, I might just put them in a bin and do women's clothing whatnots. Because I don't like listing them, and I know a lot of women like their stuff, and I hope people get good deals. It doesn't bother me. It really hurts me to go buy a nice pair of women's clothing, like walk by it and not pick it up. I want to be able to pick it up. Let's see. Where do you post your stuff? eBay. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you for answering that. Let's see. Orange tab Levi's. Yeah. Orange tab Levi's. So you're not going to usually see this on orange tab, this prospector right here, but you'll see, this orange tab right here. So sorry. Orange tab right there. Orange tab Levi's are good. Orange tab Levi's mean they're older. They're made in the USA. They're vintage. You can always tell too because the tags are like on the inside and they're like that. They're like paper tags. So yeah. Levi's orange tab are good. Usually you do not see this, so don't pay attention to that. This is the first time I've ever found orange tab like that. Usually they're like black with the orange tab or whatever. What's up? No, what? Been a minute. Gary, good morning. I know. I usually don't go live in the morning. Bins has been terrible lately. Josh, I don't do the bins, but I did them yesterday. They were okay. I paid $15 for these shoes, I remember. So I hope they're on the bottom. They're not on the bottom. Good. So these actually these are brand new. So these were in the box new at Goodwill. I'm not sure why they didn't put them on shopgoodwill.com. Sorry, it's the really bad. There you go. These are Ultras, and they're the trail shoes. They had that beefy bottom, but they're nubs on nubs. So whenever you see the little nubs on the big nubs, that's why I call nubs on nubs. They were new in the box, but I didn't want to ship the box because it wouldn't fit in this. And I'm like, they're still going to sell. So actually they did. There you go, $14. So 14 right there. There's your 14. So $14 is how much I spent on these. And I sold them for $60. So $60. Going to ship those out. I missed your whatnot. It's okay. It's no big deal. It was fun. I mean, you know me, I like talking to people. I just wish like I could have, it was a Zoom call when I could have everyone's faces there and I could talk to everybody. Like when we taught during the pandemic, I loved that. I love seeing people's faces and talking. I feed off that. We need a few bolos. $20 plus profit. Altera Ultras. These shoes I just told you. This is a good shoe to pick up for. Just look for this right here. This is a good shoe. As long as the bottom's in good condition, you should be doing well with these. But that's why you're watching this. You're gonna get some bolos. That pair of that jacket, Ella Bean jacket, that's a good one. So I'm putting these in a shoebox like that, free from the postal service. As long as you ship it priority, put the dimensions in and put the weight in. That's all that matters. I think I saw something today that the holiday rates came out. So everything's a little bit more expensive or going to be more expensive. Happens every year, and then it comes back down. Shipping. But I have buyer pay shipping, so it doesn't matter for me. Does not matter for me. Megan, they're going to the right person. They're going to Amanda, my sister. They're going to my sister. Good morning, Mongoose. Let's see. What are the silver Levi's? Okay. Silver tab Levi's. Well, they make them again. They make retro, but you're going to see the silver tab. So you'll see a silver tab. It'll be like that. There are a couple of different labels like this, but you're going to see a silver tab. So you see a silver tab just like in an orange tab. Most Levi's you see are red tab and have numbers. So Levi's silver tab don't have numbers. They're just silver tab. They'll either be baggy or loose or whatever. So Duluth Trading jacket. It's not funny, but this guy. So I listed this for like $25 or something. Some guy wanted it for $15. And this is a Duluth nice fleece jacket. I mean, full zip. Duluth has come down. I get it. You guys saw this, the second one I sold, though, those pants and these. But Duluth has come down. But if you can find the bigger, thicker, like nicer pieces, not just the everyday pieces, I'll pick them up. This was $5.99 for me. It's a large, tall. And it sold for $23.74, which is an auto posture sale. So this guy was trying to get it for $15. He tried to get it for $20. Then all of a sudden, someone came around and bought it for full price. And he was like, "What happened to it?" Someone bought it for full price. I priced my stuff. I price like all my stuff just below what everyone else prices it. That's how I run my business. So for the most part, everything that's like saturated out there, that's how I do it. So sorry to him. I'm going to actually put this in a poly bag, a bigger poly bag. Again, this is from eBay. No link in my link tree for this. But I do get all my poly bags from Amazon. All these. So yeah. Howdy. What's up? Is it 86? Were you born in the year 86, Bar? That was the year I was born. All right. Let me get this, and I'm going to answer some questions because I love answering questions. All right. So there that is. There that is. Again, it sold for $23.74. It paid $5.99. Nickel and diming. Beard and I talked about that a lot yesterday. And actually talked with one of the like head people in Indy. One of the head Goodwill people in Indy, because they were all there yesterday. how everyone wants the grand slams, like everyone wants the plus $20 profits, like you talked about. But that's just not how the game's played anymore around here, because they're trained in the back at Goodwill to pull anything that's $25 or more and put on shopgoodwill.com. Of course, stuff passes through, but the name of the game for this business, for me at least, is nickel and diming. Nickel and diming, and it all adds up. You just want to get, you got to have that brand knowledge, and you'll find things like this next piece right here is a $20 profit item. Do I sell on eBay only? I do. I did one Whatnot show, but I don't count that. So this is all eBay. I'm a one-man show. I do it all by myself, all my listing. Yes, Shelby got up and said one thing about a couple things on Whatnot, but I do all this myself. So it's just me. Duluth overalls, Bolo. Yes, Josh. Correct. All right. Let's see. Christopher, do you mainly source clothing? Yes, now I do. Clothing, shoes, accessories, so ties too. But yeah, it's just because that's what's available where I'm at. I will go through, like, I'll look for Cutco knives. When they roll out a hard goods cart, I'll look. I'm really good at hard goods. I consider myself good because that's what I used to only do. But they, like I said, they hold anything worth $25 or more back, and they put it on shopgoodwill.com. So it's really hard to find that stuff where I live. But garage sales, I will. Yesterday, I got a big duffel bag from the store. So yeah. Anyone have eBay lose an item between the international shipping hub and the destination? I haven't, Dwayne, but that's on them. Once you ship it to the shipping hub, that is on them. So you shouldn't have to worry. Good morning, Brad. Beautiful day down here in Naples, Florida. Oh, Patriot girl. Oh, man. I love Naples. If you guys don't know, I spent lots and lots of times in Naples. All right, here we go. What was that shoe brand again? Ultra. So ULTRA. Ultra. It's a good brand of shoes. Again, Ultra, Hoka, all those are good. You just have to make sure the bottoms are not super worn. If they're super worn, there's not much life in them. Let's see. Duluth overalls is a Bolo. How do I figure shipping costs? So I have a video on my YouTube about that, if you want to watch it. But you just put in on eBay, you put in how you're going to ship it. You have to put in the weight and the dimensions of the item, and eBay calculates it. So I live in Indiana. Wherever the person lives, eBay calculates it, charges them that shipping, they pay for it, and then you ship it out the exact way that you put into eBay. So, for example, if I put, I have these shoes that I sold. If I sold these shoes, these are 2.5 pounds. So I'm gonna put 2.5 pounds, and I'm gonna put the dimensions of this box, and they're going out priority. So you put that in the shipping part, and then eBay does the rest. They'll pay you. You just print out your label and slap it on the box. You do it at the beginning. You preload it, I guess you should say. Preload it. Graduated high school. I was 1986. What? We're all 1986. Graduated high school in 86. I got you. I might have asked you that before. Got to grind with $5 to $10 profits. Exactly. And that's why I did this whole. That's why I've done different things this year. So I think I'm going to start doing women's Whatnot, and then also the Surf's Up thing, where I find things that I list quickly and I can sell quickly, and I find often. That's the whole thing. What are you packing? Felix, I'm only packing the stuff I sold the past 2 days. Felix, you missed a really good thrift yesterday. 4 singles. 4 singles is the same as a home run. Big Apple, you know. I tell people all the time, base hits, patience pays. Baseball, stock market, everything. Patience pays. Just base hit. Then the right opportunity will come and you'll find it and you'll make good money. These you'll find, these are Prana pants. These are really good size, 34 by 34, like I was saying earlier. These are Prana nylon pants, and they have the little buttons at the bottom so people can roll them up if they're hiking or put over their boots or whatever. Paid $4.99 for these, sold them for $32.88. So that's a $20 profit item. So these Prana nylon pants, I find these, I pick them up every single time if they're in good condition, which they usually are. Our Goodwills, I'll give them credit. They do a good job about putting stuff out that's not flawed for the most part. I wish Salisbury, Ontario, 10 to 15 centimeters of snow today. Well, if it's cold, let it snow. That's what I always have to say, Melissa. I'm sorry. I'm in Indiana. We're in between. It's going to be like 65 today. Ooh, just had a sale. North Face Women's Down Puffer. Sweet. I listed all those jackets this weekend. Let me get back to it. Let's see. Where doesn't know about the good stuff. Yeah, eBay doesn't, or the workers at Goodwill don't know about all the good stuff. And we talked about that. They know. They're trying the back. They have turnover a lot, right? So when they're in the back, they have turnovers for the people who pick stuff, but they have to get inventory out. So they're gonna miss stuff. That's part of it. But they get a lot of stuff. They get gold watch, jewelry. None of that stuff goes out on the floor. So they do all right. They do all right. And we do too. You just have to be smart, know your brands. That's why I'm here. How do you figure shipping costs? What's your biggest profit on one item and what is it? Who is this? Ask that. I used to sell antiques and collectibles, so I had some big profit items. As far as clothing, it was probably like I had a shirt with a new dude on it. I know it sounds crazy, but it was just a t-shirt, $1.99 into like $300, I think. But I sold Coogis and stuff like that. Pretty good stuff. But when I sold antiques and collectibles, I would find some crazy stuff and sell it for a lot of money. A lot of money. So my dad ran estate sales, so I'd be the first one in there, have first pick, and it would be awesome. 85 here. Kung Fu. Just rub it in our face. Ultra. Thanks, Casey, for doing that. Let's see. I went to LC in 04. How about that? 04. Did you know Jordan Lynham? He was one of my best friends, LC. So Greg Odom. A lot of these people played in the NBA. They were really good. All right. Next item. Sorry. I get on tangents, right? But we talk. That's what we do. We talk and learn. North Face, again, nylon pants. These are not the convertible pants. These are just, they do have the buttons, so you can roll them up just like those Prana. But nylon, North Face pants, again, $4.99. Sometimes our stores price North Face at $10. There's a lot I will pick up at $10. There's a lot I won't pick up at $10. It just depends. If it's North Face, they'll price it all. So a t-shirt, $10. No, I'm not going to pick it up. North Face down jacket, yes, I'm going to pick that up. These were $5. Sold them for $23.99. $23.99. So, and they're going to Donald. They're going to Donald Duck. So, small bag. Small ball. My bad. My Goodwill uses lenses. Yeah, ours uses the Scan IQ for the books too. I talked to people who do books, and they do Scan IQ for books. So I don't do books. I don't do all that. I just do clothing, and I will switch up. I will do whatever. I had to completely go from antiques, collectibles to clothing. It was a big adjustment, but guess what? I did it quickly. I saw that there's money to be made, and I just pounced. Brands of ties you pick up. I just actually posted a picture of that on Instagram and Facebook, but I have a tie box over here. High-end ties. Ties are a tough sell, but I'm talking, like the ties you would think about: Gucci, Zegnas, Canales, higher than that, Brioni, crazy Vineyard Vine ties. Brooks Brothers, I'll lot those up. I get them for $1.99. So if I get like 6 of them, I'll lot them up and try to triple my money on each tie. Or I find Brooks Brothers new with tags often for some reason. So I'll pick all that up. All right, next sale. This is a new one for me, actually. Let's see. The last pants were Prada. Those were North Face. Prana. So Prana, Prana. Prana. They're a hiking brand. So I tell people, they say, what brand should I look for? Go to REI if you have one near you, or go to rei.com and look at their hiking gear, and look at the expensive ones. Prana, Cool, Arc'teryx, North Face, Patagonia. Those are all brands to look for because they're expensive and they're expensive to resell too. They're good. Go to Nordstrom's and do the same thing there. Grab some new attacks Prana for $12 a couple weeks ago. Sold for $60 in under a week. Exactly. Just like we were just talking about. There you go. Kung Fu Panda. That's exactly what. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I felt like I couldn't get my listings up enough, so I took a few days off to work on my biz. Yes. I have been doing that too. I'm with you, Tam. That's going to be my goal. Yesterday, I'll tell you, it was funny. Yesterday, I was planning on going to the new opening, then coming home, And I told Bearded about the new opening like the day before, like the night before. I was like, yeah, we have a Goodwill opening. I'm going to go hit that. So I pull up. I was the first one. He is standing there with his GoPro in line. So I'm like, what's up? So we spent the whole day thrifting. It was really fun. Anyways, Bonobos with the flannel lining. So Bonobos flannel line. I've never found these with flannel line pants. Again, you see a theme. This is the second flannel line pants that I found that aren't jeans. I listed these over the weekend. I listed them right at the comps, right at how people comped them, or a couple dollars under. $22.99 for these. And they weren't auto posture. So I have auto posture set up for that when an item is listed. I only send offers after 7 days. After 7 days. So if I list a new item, auto posture won't start sending offers on the item until after 7 days. So let's see. I missed that. Prana, thanks for putting in the chat, Kumpu. Got it. Thanks. I need more space. I know. I'm always, from day one, it started in a guest bedroom. Then it started in the basement. And then it started with all my bins. I mean, you guys can see all my bins. I have them in the other room too. You guys on Facebook and YouTube can see them all. It's crazy. So it's always adding more, which is good, right? It's a good thing. Let's make sure these are going out to the right person. They are. So those were pretty cool. So Bonobos flannel line. I usually skip out on Bonobos pants unless they're golf pants, but those were a good pickup. I am so glad this thing sold. This is an auto posture sale. I've had this thing for over a year. Why I bought it, I do not know. Probably because it's new with tags. But they sell Reebok at like Kohl's, and you can get it super cheap on those days. But this is a 2XL new with tags. I would not recommend getting these. It did sell for decent money, though. I mean, in my eyes, 1953. So it's like a year. But that was an auto posture sale. So I probably had it listed just over $20. Auto posture sale. Did Bearded find good stuff at the new store? No, Blended. We both didn't find very much stuff at the new store. So we hit the town hard. And that's why we went all day, 12 hours, every single thrift store we could hit. And by the end of it, he did well. He did well. He cleaned up. He was happy. Robert. Going out to Robert. Again, that sold. I am so happy. Like, I get just as happy as a big sale as I do with stuff that's been sitting around a long time. That is $20 I can put towards my business. So love it. Hey, thanks for the heart, me Kings. Not enough profit. Hey, Kings, I get it. I was doing estate sales forever. I miss those days of big profit. Someone just asked me, what's my biggest profit? I've had big profit before, and I miss those days. But it's really tough to get those items now. It's really tough for me to get them. So I have to get what I can get, and guess what? I can't throw a fit. So Rag & Bone, this is a really high-end brand. They sell it at Nordstrom, but it just doesn't sell as well as it used to. But it's a men's shirt. Sorry, guys. It's kind of, you guys are going to get a good view of me. But there you go. Rag & Bone right there. It's just a button-up shirt or button shirt. Sold for $22.79. Another auto posture sale. I listed this one like 2 weeks ago, so it's a quick flip. Good morning, your mom. Your mom. My second grader, like, everything is your mom right now. He thinks it's funny. He's at that phase in his life. Hi, friend. What's up, Husky Mama? Husky Mama. I think I sent some stuff out to you. All right. So making sure, again, that's going to the right person. J. But again, like Big Apple said, base hits add up. You're not hitting home runs every game or grand slams. So they add up. Here's a brand that I haven't sold in a while. It's actually a little bit wrinkled, but that's okay. It's John Barbados. And I only like picking up, well, I will pick it up sometimes otherwise, but when it has the peace symbol on the chest, like that's its hit. When it has the peace symbol, I like picking up John Barbados. And this is a 2XL short sleeve. Again, happy to sell that right now because chances of this selling over the next few months are very slim. And it sold for $26.88. Paid $4.99 for it. Up close and personal. I'm about 40 and still think it's hilarious. Your mom. Well, your mom, I guess so, because that's your name, your mom. I like it. Oh, I wish. Oh, my bad. Let's see. That's sold again. Buyer pays shipping. It's going to Francisco. Francisco. Isn't that from a movie? Francisco. I think Will Ferrell says that in a movie. He says it over and over because he likes the way it sounds. All right. I thought these were going to sell for more. I'm going to be honest. I'm not complaining because it's fine. I paid $9 for them, so I'm fine with the return. But I didn't even look at comps. These were just from 1999. Nikes from 1999 in really good condition. I thought would sell for decent money. They sold for $29.99. I'm not mad about that. I'm sorry, I was getting some bids. Not mad about that. So $10 into 30. Again, base hits, people. And that's going to go in the shoebox. I'm almost 40. Oh, my bad. Sold a pair of checkered UGG boots international for $99 the other day. Dang, checkered UGG boots. I don't think I've ever seen checkered UGG boots. That's awesome. Elf. Yeah. Thank you guys. Felix, the best. Husky Mama, Elf. Francisco. That's fun to say. I'll be watching that soon. Definitely be watching that soon. Probably one of the best. I mean, sentimentally not the best. Home Alone obviously is for me. But probably my favorite Christmas movie. All right, $29.99 is what those sold for. They're out the door. Fine with shoe sales because it makes more room. Again, making sure it's going to the right buyer. It is Elijah. I'm just thinking about Elf. Love Elf. I freaking love Elf. Never watched Elf? Lucy who? You just watch The Grinch. Lucy who? Gotta watch Elf. Come on. You're watching that tonight. We are watching that tonight. Watched Frost last night. So you're one of those. You start Christmas right now. That's cool. My daughter, we listen to Christmas music on the way to school, and that happens year round. My daughter's 4. She loves Christmas, obviously. Polo Ralph Lauren, and it has these little guys right here, whatever they're called. Reisner has a name for them, and they have a name. I forget. I just put like military-ish shirt. But this is a chambray, whatever you call it, and which is like a lightweight denim. And it sold for $44.44. What? For a Polo Ralph Lauren. Why is that my favorite brand? That's why. Because there's so many unique items. I love it. I like it. Let's see. Did you ship to me? I came to Whatnot Show and got to meet the Duchess. Yes. The Husky Mama. I know you bought some stuff and I shipped it to you. I appreciate you being there. I want viewers to, my thing with Whatnot is like, I either want viewers to get a good deal or not buy anything. That's how I feel about it. Get a good deal. Like that's the women's clothing. Like if I can buy it for $5 and you can get it for cheap, whether it's for yourself or to resell, that's my goal. Like I'm not trying to benefit off of. That's just why I do it. I just can't pass up on women's clothing. I don't like listing it. So I feel like that's a great outlet to get rid of it. I've always had good luck with Polo Ralph Lauren. Bobby, Polo Ralph Lauren's my favorite brand to sell. I have another piece right here. It's my favorite. That one's $44. It just has these extra things. It's that cambray. So do I use AI for your description? Luann, I've actually had that question so much lately. I don't use AI. So I do everything from my phone. And the only thing I put in my description are my policies. I have it all in a paragraph in my notes on my phone. I just copy and paste it. So I just copy and paste my notes to my description, and then I fill out the item specifics. I do all the ones you have to have and maybe a few that are optional. So I don't do any of the AI stuff. Let's see. Elephant, is that what that's called? Elephant, those things, is that what you guys talking to me about? Is that what you're telling me? Elephant, is that what those are? I don't know. Been a crazy week for me. I'm only part-time and just hit 275 listings, had 40 plus sales the last week. Dang, Kung Fu Danda, killing it. That is awesome. I say it every freaking time. Like, people are so much better than I was when I first started. Like, just unbelievable. That's why I think people are like, oh man, I can do it full time, because it's It could happen. Xanady, these are diesel jeans. Diesel jeans, again, I say it all the time, like the brand that always sells, carbon to cobalt, diesel. I used to wear these like in college. So like 2005. And these are still selling for good money. These sold for, oh, never mind. Ariat jeans. I didn't even pull those. Shoot, that's okay. We'll do the diesels later. You're saint with your whatnot. You're a saint with your whatnot. Thanks, Felix. Felix is a saint. Felix, you got to come down to Indy sometime. Been crazy week for me. Oh, my bad. Autocorrector. Yeah, I am awful. If you guys ever follow me or if I'm ever in a chat, my autocorrector, I just do, and it definitely comes out something different. I just send stuff before I read it. Comps by serial number or by item? I do comps by item. So, for example, if I'm trying to comp out these diesel jeans, I'm going to look up diesel Xanady. So, diesel Xanady. Sorry, and then I'll look even up the size, and then I'll base my comps off that, and I'll just list similar. So, in a lot of times when you list similar, people already have a lot of the stuff filled out for you as far as item specifics. Like, you got to be careful, though, because you got to look through all of them to make sure the sizes match up and everything. But they'll have like bootleg and all that sort of thing. Next item, of course, is a Polo Ralph Lauren. But this is my Sursup Method Polo Ralph Lauren. These are just a plain Jane. This is like an olive green. I know it might look brown to you guys. Plain Jane, Blake, which doesn't really, some of them have names, some of them mean stuff, some of them don't. This is a Blake with a dark, like purple horse, $18.88 plus shipping. $18.88 plus shipping. So you guys know I picked these up. I can list them super quick. You already know that by now. Learned a ton. Yes. Sorry, I missed that part. Are you a notes on your site? My notes are on my site. Lucy, I'm not sure my notes are on my phone. That's what you're talking about. I'll show you here in a second. My policy. Yeah, I'll show you here in a second. I'll show you. I want to make sure this goes out to the right person. Francisco. Everyone. It's not, but I'm going to say everyone. Francisco. All right. Next item. Duluth Trading Canvas Carpenter Pants. Again, now this is a third pair of Duluth, right? So third pair of Duluth. I got these because the size was really good, and they were like almost new. How do I know they're Carpenter? Because you have these little pockets on the side right here for like a hammer, and right here for like a hammer. It's the same on the other side. These are called Carpenter pants. You can find them in jeans too. Whenever you have those are Carpenter. So that's the name of those if you find them. The style. $19.99 is what someone paid for those, and that's that. Good morning, Gladys. Gladys, love you. You're in everything. You're everywhere. All right, so yeah, I'll show you my notes. Great color. The color of my skin? No, I need sun. It's not going to happen because I'm not going to be in any sun until spring break. How about that? Oh, actually, I might go to Florida and see Ethan. So that might be happening. That will be happening. Let's see. Going to the right person. Is it going to Francisco? It is. Going to Francisco. Let's see. All right. So let me finish these, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with my policy. Again, print everything off. I love label printer. When I first started, it was awful. Handwritten everything, printed out on regular paper. It was awful. Now I got that. So those diesel jeans I just showed you sold for $50. $49.99 for these. $49.99 for these. They sold to who else? Francisco. Francisco. $49.99. I paid $7.99 for those. So diesel's a good brand to be on the lookout for. Be careful though, because a lot of time the bottoms have heel drag, which means the bottom cuff are really messed up. They're torn up. The heel drag's really bad. So be careful on diesel jeans with that. Otherwise, they do well. It doesn't matter what model they are. If you can pick it up for cheap enough, I'd say under $10, it's worth it. And padded flat rate. Do all my jeans in those. Last item is none other than Polo Ralph Lauren. But again, so we sold that crazy blue shirt for almost $50. A little $20 shirt that I ship all the time. And then we have these, which I don't pick up. I really don't pick these up unless they're in good condition and they're a big size. So this is a 3XLT. I don't even really need to show you, but it's on a newer tag. It's one of those quarter zips, and it's a state rib. It's sold for $29.99. And I hope you learned a ton. I'm in Florida. Your mom's in Florida too? Dang. Jacksonville here. Duval. I know. Trisha's in Jacksonville too. I hear a lot about Jacksonville. Your Jaguars are good this year. I will say that. So there's one item I didn't pull, which I will here in a little bit. But it was a pair of Ariat M4 jeans. Ariat M4 jeans. They sold for $30. So we'll pack that up. And then we are done with the 20 items that sold. But we had some more, I think, that came in, or bids at least. Okay, so what I do when I list, you'll go into a listing on eBay. I do everything from my phone. A lot of you know that, but there are always new faces. So if I list something, I'll just list similar so you guys can see. Well, yeah, let me go to something. Eddie Bauer flannel line jeans. I'll list similar. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to go to list one like it, which will be right here. They've changed it. It's like down in the middle now. Sell one like it. I'm going to not take the photos. I'm going to put my own photos in. So you see how there's nothing there right now. The title's there. Everything's there. Category, all that stuff. I go down to notes, description, where it said description right there. See how it says description? Description. What I do is I click on description. I go into my notes. And usually they're actually pulled right up. Last time I was doing something. But there's my paragraph. Basically just says, thank you for your interest in my item. Then it talks about returns, shipping, all the stuff I do. Like, please contact me before you leave any, feedback. I want to make it right for you. All that stuff. I just copy and paste it. Select all, copy. I go back over to eBay and I paste. Done. Then I go back. My description's done. And I only do item specifics. That's how I do it. And a lot of the items I sell, I have similar, so my description's already in there. So that's how I do it. Super quick, super easy. Minimum profits to source an item. It just depends, Doug. Like that Polo Ralph Lauren that I sold for $20. If I can list it in like 1 minute, that's pictures and everything, then I'll pick it up. But if it's something that will make me $10 to $12, it takes me 5 to 10 minutes to list, I'm not going to pick it up. So it's got to be like $20 or more. So really has to be like $10 for 2 minutes worth of my time to take pictures and list it for me to pick it up. You guys definitely pay the wage for the newbies. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I could. I never, like I say all the time, I couldn't when I was a teacher. I wanted to. I've been doing this for longer than a lot of people, 8 years now. So I didn't start COVID. I started a long time ago. And I wanted to do social, but it would interfere with teaching. If I say the wrong thing, I would have gotten fired. I just bought one of those new tags, $5, and drafted it, not pictured yet. What was it? What did I do? The estate rib, the Polo Ralph Lauren, Vero Beach, nice. St. Cloud, Florida. Here, dang, all you guys are in Florida. Quit bragging. Our Panthers are struggling again, Lucy. I know, because I'm a Colt and we just beat you. All right, so yeah, that's it. Hopefully you learned some new brands. You saw how much I paid. You saw my profits, everything. I'm transparent, and you showed you how to do my description. So that's how I did that. So Delaware, there you go. You're getting our weather soon. So Virginia, Delaware, Texas, you are on my list. So I'm planning on coming to Texas and doing go Rangers. Going to thrift in Texas. I want to do like a Houston thrift, I think. I know someone that lives there and they have pretty good thrifts. So Delaware, go Birds, Eagle #1. They are doing well. Didn't they beat the Cowboys? I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I don't know. That might be a sensitive subject. My bad. New York here. My Giants aren't even a team anymore. Bird. Oh man, I can't find it, but I do have your New York Mets right here. You're probably a Yankees fan. Most people are. So, all right. I appreciate it. What's up, Ohio, my neighbor? All right, guys. What is Red, White, and Blue? It's a thrift store. It's a big thrift store that they're located everywhere but here, which is unfortunate. But they're big thrift stores for profit, and they only have really good brands. And people go on half price days and you have to pay up You have to. It's one of those you have to have money to make money at those stores, but you can get really good stuff. It's coming to Houston. Oh, I'm definitely coming to Houston. Galveston. Our Goodwill is pretty decent. All right, that's right by Houston, right? Galveston's right down there by Houston. Thanks for your help. You're welcome, guys. So I will see you later. Again, I'm going to do a couple videos. So I think I'm gonna do a haul video. I think I'm gonna do the grand opening of the Goodwill video. I wore a GoPro and stuff like that. So hopefully you can learn some stuff. None here either. Casey. All right, yeah. Casey and I don't